We received two documents from a source. The first was a probable cause affidavit filed by an FBI agent back in March 2017. This was about a month after the murders.
Lawyer Kevin Greenle and journalist Aine Cain, co-hosts of the podcast The Murder Sheet, live in Indiana, where they have been following the Delphi case closely. This week, the two released documents, including an FBI affidavit that offers key clues never shared publicly before. According to one of the documents, an FBI agent testified that it's, quote, nearly certain that the perpetrator of the crime would have gotten blood on his person or clothing. The exact weapon used in the crime was mentioned, but was redacted from the document. The agent also testified that the killer took an item from one of the victims as a, quote, souvenir. Authorities have said that 14-year-old Liberty German was able to capture a video on her cell phone of a man approaching German and her friend, 13-year-old Abigail Williams, as they walked along the Monon High Bridge on February 13, 2017. German's phone also captures audio of the man ordering them, quote, down the hill. German and Williams' bodies were found the next day on the bank of nearby Deer Creek. Despite capturing the man's image and voice, authorities have never made an arrest in the case. The affidavit, which was written about 1 month after the murders, focuses largely on a 77-year-old man who lived on the property where the girls were found.
This FBI agent wrote a somewhat detailed probable cause affidavit making out the case that she had reason to believe that Ronald Logan, who owned the property the girls were found deceased on, that he had some involvement in the crime and that therefore there could be evidence found there.
For 5 years, details of how German and Williams were killed and what investigators found at the crime scene have been kept closely under wraps. The warrants say there were no visible signs of a struggle.
The investigation into Ron Logan has happened. He's died, and he was never charged. He was never arrested on charges related to these murders, and he was never named by police as a suspect or person of interest.
We reached out to the Indiana State Police, who told us in part, we are aware of the documents that have been released by The Murder Sheet. The information that was released did not come from the Indiana State Police nor the Delphi Double Homicide Task Force. This is still an ongoing investigation.